In this episode, I'm going to show you how I was able to farm millions of views on Instagram. This is real. By using this transition from day to night using the Relight, because I guess just people love those AI tools, bro, honestly. And I do too. Okay, let's go. All right, guys. So we're here in the color page. We have this beautiful image for our video today. It's kind of easy to make it look creepy, okay? That was kind of cheat. But yeah, I think it's gonna look amazing. So I just did the color management. This is a red image, and we're going to jump right on into the relight. So first thing that I highly recommend you guys do is track your relight first, even before you apply. What do you mean, Vinny? Okay, before you make the image darker, before anything, go to your node of where you're going to apply the relight and track the object that you're going to be applying the relight. Okay, so let's do that in this third node, let's say, and let's go to no, I was about to apply. Oh my god. Okay, all you need to do, go to the tracking tab and go to the FX and then click in this here so you can select a point to track. Okay, I'm gonna put like here in the lantern and I'm gonna press track back and forward. Okay, let's just wait resolve to do their job. Okay, this is really simple, guys. There's nothing happening yet, but it's good to have the tracking first because after applying, maybe your computer is gonna blow up. Okay, with that being said, we already have something tracked in here. Okay, and you're gonna see right now why I'm saying track first. Because when you apply, maybe on your computer it's going to be lag. In here it's fine, but there's a tool in Relight that you can tweak and say, follow the FX tracker. And I'm gonna show you, okay? So let's apply the effect in the same node that we track, node number 3, all right? And as soon as you apply, this is gonna show. So in case you don't know, Relight is a tool that is basically light together with the depth map. So the light knows exactly where is going to be the best incidence and the correct incidence of that type of light. Okay? So let's move this and put in the lantern. This is something that's helpful as well because this is already here saying, hey, the lantern is here. But you can always just remove the relight map preview in here. And if you have the FX open FX overlay, you're still going to be seeing this, okay? But let's keep so you guys can see how cool it is when it moves. Okay, let's see. Let's move very slow for you guys to see. Okay. You see, it's not going into this area because the relay knows that if a source of light it's in here, it's not going to be as strong in here rather than here, you know? That's really cool about Relight. Oh my god, I love Davinci Resolve 18.5. Okay. Putting in here. Let's remove the reach. Okay, this is where you control the reach. So let's put the reach really small. Okay, really small. Otherwise, it's going to be casting in the woods in the back. It's going to be, but just a touch. It's nothing too much, nothing to worry about, I would say. But we want to do this really small change. Okay. All right. Let's remove the relighting map preview. We're all set. Let's jump into the first node. Okay, guys, this is representing the darkest parts and this is the brightest parts. So if I move this to the bottom, it's going to say, hey, we don't have these brightest parts. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. See, we're taking the whites, sort of the luma, the highest luma in the image, and we are going to do the same with the darkest parts. But by doing this, you're going to say, hey, I want this to be more dark. I want the blacks to actually touch the bottom of the scopes. okay? And I'm gonna do right here, sort of like an exposure. And this is already good, okay? This is already good. You can see the relight. Let me just label this. The relight, it's not even applied, and our image is already looking great, okay? What I also like to do, I like to put a bit of blue into the image. So I'm gonna do that with my printer lights. Actually, let's do it in here so you guys don't get lost. I'm not gonna be using my panel so you guys can see. I'm just gonna push a little bit. Okay, we're already clipping everything. It doesn't matter, okay, guys. You can just put a compression after and it's gonna be fine, okay? Or you can just accept the look, you know? That's something I do as well. So, all right. We're going to increase a little bit of blues, just a touch, okay? Just a touch. We don't want to like damage our blacks. I want our blacks to actually look black. So we're going to increase a bit of gamma, sort of like a saturation, putting the saturation on it, and then push our left to the bottom as well. So that's the difference. As you guys can see, this was a bit warmer, and I turned into a cool look, okay? So like a actually creepy night, okay? I think that's fine. I'm not gonna go into too much, okay? Let's go to the relight itself. So let's put in here. If you do it, if you increase this knob right here, you're going to be increasing just the luminance of the game, okay? So let's do that. No, I don't want to do too much, okay? You see it's popping, it's popping. I think we're fine, okay? You're gonna see the difference after, but I'm gonna put my light, I'm gonna move this towards the orange, towards like sort of like orange, red, in this range right here, so the light matches the lantern, okay? So just by doing that, look at the difference, guys. This is insane. Look at her clothes. I freaking love it. Let's decrease the reach a little bit, just a little bit more. We don't want too much incidence in the background, but it's going to happen, okay? Nothing we can do about it. And actually, guys, let me just do something like this. Um, just creating a a power window, invert that, and decrease a bit of gain in here. You create a power window, then you go to that window. Oops, go to the window, you invert it. So that way it's going to be affecting the outside part of that selection. And then you decrease the gain just to sort of make a vignette. Okay, let's turn this off just so you can see. I like to do that, and I also like to do gradients, like from here to here, from here to here. It creates like a cool, um, making the subject being the main thing in the, priorities. You have to make the subject be the focused of the attention. But this is already being. I don't have to push as much. I'm just gonna take a bit more gain. Okay, you really don't care about crushing your blacks in here. I think we're done, guys, actually. But as I was saying in the beginning about the tracking, in the Relight, if you go in here, light position, and you click source follows FX tracker, the effect that you're adding in here already it's going to follow the track that you did. All right, that was it. Let's see how it looks. All right, that was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like and subscribe. I'm just starting. That would be really helpful. And stay tuned for the next videos. I'm planning on doing another real life video, but with the layer nodes, so you can kind of put the light behind the person. That was a video that actually do well on my Instagram as well, and people keep asking me. So I'm gonna make sure to do that as well. And yeah, Relight for the win, man. I love it. Oh, and also, I'm gonna show you guys a way of kind of doing these things, but without using Relight, because I feel like a lot of people were complaining that Relight was so heavy and they couldn't use it. It's crashing the computer. Well, yeah, I have a solution. Stay tuned. All right. See you the next one.